Jai Shri Mataji. Let's start the meditation for today. Let's just sit very comfortably and put all our attention in the flow of Mother Kundalini. Let's collectively try and be just focused and relaxed. Collective Namaskar, Kundalini.
You are not a slave of religion or of your meditation, but you have to be festive. And he got this introduction of holy festivals and many others like Rakhi Bandhan. All these he brought in because he thought this is how the society will be cleansed and also they will have a lot of enjoyment. So the idea of enjoyment, he brought it into the lives of people. In a little childish pranks used to play on people just to tease them and make them turn to something that was very great enjoyment. Now his enjoyment was enjoyment of the spirit. The enjoyment, pure enjoyment.
I'll tell you what. The individual has to grow to understand that you are collective. When the individual really grows up, becomes the spirit, it realizes that it is the spirit. Because they are still children, not grown. They are not yet grown people. They are not grown-ups. When you grow, means you develop. When you evolve to your maximum state, you become the spirit and you realize that you are collective. It's not lecturing. It's not talking. It's realization itself. When you become the spirit, spirit is the collective being within you. And in a way you are, in a way. Why are you bothered about Afghanistan? Why are you worried about Vietnam? Everywhere you go, you create problems. But you are worried about it. But when you really evolve, you become the spirit. And when you become the spirit, you are collective automatically. You start feeling others. You start feeling others' chakras. What can you do? You become. So the complete individuation is complete collectivity. But it's one-sided. Growth of ego is cancer. Here the individual means you become a big, thick-headed ego. That's all. This is not individual. This is Mr. Ego, the stupid. The stupidity. It's real stupidity, actually. And where are you individuals? Just see that. Very stupid.
The another side of Shri Krishna was that he was extremely creative. In his childhood, he did all these things, these pranks. And when he became a grown-up person, he became the king of Dwarika, of that area. And he used to dress up like a king only. After all, he was a king. When he was a child, he used to wear a small little piece of feather from the peacock. But when he became the king, he was wearing all the things and he used to sit on the throne and talk to people in that manner. All that greatness was there and he was extremely creative. He built a beautiful, very, very beautiful castle, or you can say palace, in Dwarika, out of gold. Can you believe it? Shri Krishna did it. And it was all then covered with water. Now the intellectuals in India, all trained by Western people, I think, said that it's not possible. There's nothing in the water, and he never built his palace there. It's all a story, just like a myth. But some people believed in it, and they dug up. They went down and they found there was a very big palace. There was gold a little bit left, but not all of it was there. And they were amazed, such a huge, big palace he had made. Under the water it had gone, but it was there. Like this, all these incarnations who came were extremely creative. If you are not creative, what's the use of self-realization? Now, what is the greatest creative thing you can do very easily is to make others Sahajogis. That is the easiest and most joy-giving thing, is to make others Sahajogis and give them the blessings of the divine which they have been seeking for ages. By giving them, you don't know what a solace, what a blessing you give them. So now you have got your self-realization. You got it very easily, I must say. They all say that it is a instant nirvana. Sahaja is instant nirvana, it's true. But whatever you get so easily and instantly, you don't understand the value of that. A spiritual person's reactions are very, very different. In the life of Shri Krishna, you can see that he had a friend who was very poor, and he wanted to meet Shri Krishna. And the wife of the friend gave him some rice krispies, as you call them. And that's, take for your friend, you must take something for your friend. He was a little shy, And when he went to Shri Krishna was in his palace, and the people at the door said, no, you can't meet him. He said, all right, you just go and tell him that Sudama has come. She was sitting on the throne discussing something, and he said, Sudama has come. He rushed out. I went to the door and hugged him again and again. And he said, why are you standing here? He took him and put him on the throne that he was supposed to occupy. And he told his wives, please come and wash his feet. And then they brought for him clothes and all that. He had a bath. He made him sleep on his bed. See the love of Shri Krishna. He had very dirty feet, all were cracked. He tried to put on that some sort of a medicine by which it would be all right. He tried to do whatever was possible to him to cure those cracks. And he asked him to sleep on his bed and asked the ladies to fan him so that he doesn't feel hurt. See, the compassion of Sri Krishna is shown so beautifully. Are we that compassionate? There was no need for him to do that. It was no drama, nothing. But his heart, he took a spontaneous decision. When he heard Sudama is there, he just rushed there. He just felt so happy that my old friend has come. If a Sahajogi respects somebody who is a governor, I can't understand. The spirit is above everything else. And does not respect a Sahajogi, there's something wrong with him. He should understand that the spiritual person is higher than all these people who have these, all kinds of these big names behind them. And that love is shown in everybody's life. All the saints, all the incarnations, everyone had that love which was above everything else, without expecting anything, not doing it just to expect something from them. It is a kind of a personality which really reflects God's love. That reflection should come from you. You are Sahajogis, that doesn't mean that you are something higher than others. But you are different. You are above them. You have no superiority, that's why you are different. You are so humble, that's why you are different. You are so joyous, you are so peaceful, that's why you are humble. Shri Krishna's speciality was that he always supported people who were realized souls, who were on the right path, who are doing righteous things. He would never support anybody who may be well off, who may be a great thing. Like a great king was Duryodhana. He invited Shri Krishna to his house, to his big palace, to be his guest. Shri Krishna said, "I am sorry." He went to Vidura, who was the son of a maid, Dasiputra. Because Vidura was a realized soul. Because he was a realized soul, to him he was much higher, much greater than Duryodhana, who was a ruler, because he was a crook, because he was a bad man. So, the discrimination between good and bad becomes one in your mind, becomes one of your inner temperament. Then you are always very much satisfied. Because you know you are not doing something that is wrong. The discrimination is the gift of Sri Krishna. Apart from anything else, he gives us the gift of discrimination. That is his style, I should say, to teach you how to discriminate. And then you become experts on discrimination on vibrations. On vibrations, you can judge everything so clearly, so beautifully. Others may not agree with you, that's a different point. But you know what is right and what is wrong. And that is what Sri Krishna's gift is. So this divine discretion is a very, very important thing which we should see how it works and should be satisfied with. Not to feel bad that you have missed a chance or anything, but you must feel very happy that this thing has happened and that your divine discretion has taken on. So, sometimes it appears that in that divine discretion, you may do something wrong, you have done something wrong. But if it is divine, ultimately, it will turn out to be very good. I gave you a very basic example, but that is also very true when you practice Sahaja. The discretion of divine discretion is extremely important to play a very great part in our lives. Because this divine discretion gives us the real joy of our being, of ourself, of Sahaja. The another quality which Sri Krishna has, which we can express through our right Vishuddhi, is diplomacy. But there are two types of diplomacies. One is genuine, one is artificial. In the genuine diplomacy, you do not have to take to a certain standard, or you don't have to read some books to know how it is diplomacy. Is it genuinely it comes to you. The whole thing works very sweetly in such a genuine manner. I have used it many a times myself, and you all can use it also many a times. That's only possible if you don't get angry with someone. Not possible if you are angry. The diplomacy is not convincing anybody with his intellect or by temper or anything, but it is to melt away another person by your goodness, by your good words, by your sweet works, by your forgiving nature. This quality he had, and he tried this on many people. It worked on some, it did not work on some. He didn't feel it's a failure. It's the reaction of the another person which is important to be seen. So this quality of right Vishuddhi you should have is to talk to others and melt them away. So one has to know that what is the essence of all this diplomacy. Can you tell me? What is the essence of this diplomacy? It's benevolence. You have to achieve the benevolence of the whole humanity. This is the essence of it. If you are doing it, you are not doing for yourself, for your gain, you are not doing for the gain of any particular person, but you are doing it for the benevolence of the whole humanity. So once you know this is the essence, so what is the need to shout? By shouting, you are not going to achieve anything. So to play around with it and bring it to that point, which is benevolence. But he talked of joy, and he never talked of renunciation. He never talked that you give up your family, you give up your children, you give up everything. Never, never. He said, you must enjoy. Enjoy with detachment. For people it is very difficult to understand. How can it be it is without detachment? With attachment you can never enjoy. If you are attached to something, you cannot enjoy anything in a full way. Like supposing you are attached to your child. Very simple thing, you are attached to your child. If you are attached to your child, then you will be bothered about things which should not be there, which will not give joy to the child either. You will not allow your child, say, to go out or to talk to people, whatever it is, all kinds of restrictions you will put. But if you have really the divine discretion, then you will know with whom he should talk, where he should go, what he should enjoy, and you will see that he enjoys life. Any attachment with anything doesn't give you the full view of that person, of that thing. If you are detached, then you can see it, say, from above him, above the thing. If you are detached, you become thoughtlessly aware also. It is a kind of a state I am talking about, where Shri Krishna told Arjuna that I will not fight. So in between me and the army, my army you have to select. So Kauravas said, no, we'll take our army. Your army. You give us your army. and we'll strengthen our army. But Arjuna said, I don't want army, I want you. You don't want to fight, it's all right. Because though he will be there in a witness state only, he won't be fighting, but his power will act. He doesn't have to fight. He doesn't have to do anything but his own power, which is outwardly is silent, but will act, and that is how we will win the war. So this power of witnessing, you all should develop. Try to develop it. That when you are reacting, stop reaction. Stop reaction about everything. You will be amazed. You will find yourself a very, very powerful person, in the sense you will have no ambitions, you will have no desires, you will have no special fondness or anything. But just you are witnessing the drama. So many aspects of his being have been described in so many of my lectures to you. But the greatest and greatest of all the aspects of this primordial being was that he was the Yogeshwara. He was the god of yoga, Yogeshwara. He was the Lord of our union with the divine. Without his permission or without his sanction, we cannot be Sahajogis. He was Yogeshwara, and a real yogi is a person who gets this Yogeshwara awakened within him. The word yoga that we understand is the union of our attention with the divine. But still we do not realize the implications. What does it mean? What should happen to us? Of course, you get powers. As soon as you become the spirit, you get powers. One of the powers you get is of collective consciousness. That is also the gift of Shri Krishna. And that you start feeling the collectivity. Your ego and superego is sucked in. So you get rid of your karmas and your conditionings. And a new sprouting of the new life for the new age starts. But still, what is Yogeshwara? Leeladhara is the one for whom this whole universe is a play, that he is at the axis and for the whole periphery is nothing but a play. Because everything is false. Except for your spirit, everything is false. Is all a joke going on, you can say, a drama going on, nothing so serious. Spirit is the only truth within us. The rest is all untruth. But he is Yogeshwara. That's the main point. And to do duty to him, first and foremost thing is you have to develop that purity of a Yogeshwara. He is Ishvara.
Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Both hands on the floor, Shri Ganesh mantra. Full attention in Sahasrara. Full attention collectively aligned and in collective Sahasrara. Full consciousness of the feeling that we have when we touch Mother Earth with both our hands. And when we collectively also decide to truly connect with the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete collective surrender to Mother Earth. Let's feel collectively that all the heat, all the adharma, everything that is not pure vibrations is absorbed, is sucked by Mother Earth through our hands, through our feet, through our Muladhara. Both hands on the floor, on the lap, both hands on the lap, full attention in Satsvara.
एकदन्तं महाकायं तप्तकाञ्चनसन्निभं लम्बोदरं विशालाक्षं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् मौञ्जी कृष्णाजिनधरं नागयज्ञोपवीतिनं बालेन्दुसुकलामौलिं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् अम्बिकारदयानन्दं मातृभिः परिवेष्टितं भक्तिप्रियं मदोन्मत्तं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् चित्ररत्नविचित्राङ्गं चित्रमालाविभूषितं चित्ररूपधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् गजवक्त्रं सुरश्रेष्ठं कर्णचामरभूषितं पाशाङ्कुशधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् मूषकोत्तममारुह्य देवासुरमहाहवे योद्धुकामं महावीर्यं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् यक्षकिन्नरगन्धर्वसिद्धविद्याधरैः सदा स्तूयमानं महाबाहुं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् सर्वविघ्नहरं देवं सर्वविघ्नविवर्जितं सर्वसिद्धिप्रदातारं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम्
Let's put the right hand, let's keep the right hand on the lap and the left hand over the shoulder. And we completely focus on surrendering ego, surrendering the mind, surrendering all the thoughts, all the reactions, all our actions. we need to become completely detached. That means egoless, no ego, no mind, no thought, no reaction. Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana. Om Dvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Devi Namo Namaha Om Dvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Devi Namo Namaha. Let's keep the left hand over the shoulder still and rise higher through our attention in the state of total detachment, total surrender of ego, where we feel completely relaxed and where we feel that our attention is going wider, higher, with less restriction as there is less ego pressure and less mind pressure. Now, both hands on the lap, attention completely united with the attention of the divine. Let's collectively become one with the, the Yogeshwara, the complete presence of the Lord Shiva, the Lord Krishna. Our attention is completely united with the attention of the divine. We need to collectively feel the establishment of this state, new state of awareness, of consciousness, where we become one with the attention of the divine. More powerful attention, wider consciousness, wider cosmic global consciousness, pure light, pure vibration, pure bliss. Shri Radha Krishna mantra. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's try and truly be united through our attention, through our enlightened attention, which becomes the enlightened attention of the divine. Let's collectively feel and be the attention of the divine and feel what it is like, what it is that state, how wide, how big, how powerful is that divine attention. And let's allow this state to establish itself within ourselves, collectively and individually. Where is our attention? Where is our attention? Are we truly collective? Are we truly detached? Is our attention one with the ocean of attention of the divine? Where is our attention? Where is our attention? Are we truly surrendered from the heart? Completely surrendered from the heart? There is no ego, no superego, no mind, no action, no reaction, just pure consciousness, pure awareness, pure detachment, and therefore pure enjoyment. Let's try and collectively be truly witness, have that detachment which allow us to be witness, witness of the complete creation, witness of our collective meditation, just the detached, true witness. We just enjoy the complete presence of Yogeshwara, the complete union with Yogeshwara. With a heart full of gratitude, let's thank our Mother and Shri Krishna as the Lord of true witness state, true detachment. We do a very collective and deeply heartfelt namaskar, and we raise our kundalini.